Hi, I'm LDS in Medium, and thank you so much for tuning in today. I want to try to bring religion and spirituality closer together, and this is what this pod is all about. I will talk about my own thoughts and feelings as I am both LDS and have spiritual gifts, something that I've had my whole life, but I always thought that it was hard to combine these gifts with my religion. This has torn me into two directions, and I have talked to many people who feel the same way. I can't choose not to have my spiritual gifts, but I can choose how I use them. And I always want to use them for good and to help others. I believe my heavenly parents gave them to me for a reason. So, this is me. Join my quest for knowledge. Healers. My sister tends to send me a lot of clips she finds from YouTube. And the latest was from Christian Homestead. It was called New Prophecy from President Nelson. It will be far beyond anything we can see here now. It's a lot in that video that is interesting. One thing that he talked about was the 12 tribes of Israel and the different tasks that we will govern in the Millenium. He took the tribe of Ephraim as an example. I'm from the tribe of Ephraim, and I've always been drawn to healing in many different aspects, and have tried to learn as much as I can from what I feel my strength and gifts are. Not everyone will transform as soon as Christ comes. Maybe the world will continue as it is now, just cleansed from evil and doing missionary work. That is probably the vision. Why else would the temples be massively renovated and built to handle larger capacities? He talked about this new medical training system for doctors that BYU will start to implement from fall 2027. It feels like there will be huge need for doctors. And as I listened to what he was talking about, I recall that while being young and in the temple, the one Jesus collected around himself were doctors. Do I think we all need to be doctors? No, but I do think we are healers. We all have in ourselves to heal, whether it be hearts, souls, bodies, or things, to try and understand context of how we are built and how we work. I haven't given treatments in a long time. With my colds and how tired I've been, I just took away that for a while. But yesterday, I went there and had a client. When we were done, she asked me, "You said that you think Christ will return soon, but how will we recognize him?" And it just came to me. We will recognize him by our hearts. I have someone I care deeply about go through some hardship, and I volunteered to remove layers from the heart wall to see if we could get a breakthrough. So I have, for weeks now, been removing layers most every day, and yesterday I got a note saying, "Today I cried." I don't ever cry, but today I cried for hours. I felt breakthrough. It's taken weeks to get there. I don't want to remove too much at a time, just enough for the body to process and handle. But it made me understand the importance of our hearts. Our eyes can be deceived, but not our hearts. What if the story about the 10 virgins is not about oil? What if it's about how they have healed and opened their hearts in order to recognize Christ when he comes? What if being a healer of hearts and aligning our heart's frequency with that of our Savior is the way we will recognize him when he comes? How we will ready ourselves. I have worked massively on myself and my heart wall, wounds, whatever you will call it. It's been painful at times and amazing at times. But honestly, I don't know how I would have managed to survive losing all these loved ones if I wasn't myself in a good place and in harmony with my heart. I feel like my mission is to be a healer of hearts. What is yours? Be the light, share the light, spread the light. Shine. This is my journey. Thank you so much for keeping me company today. Please download, like, share, and subscribe, and help spread the light and spread the word to expand our community. Let's bring more love, peace, and unity to this world. Take care of yourself and your loved ones. Always be grateful, kind, and loving. Be brave and remember to step out of your comfort zone and smile. If you support us on Patreon, you will get access to our meditations and extra materials so you can download them as MP3. Also, we now have a Facebook group, which you can access from our Facebook community. Please answer the questions as you apply to participate. It will be a safe haven where we can keep discussing religion and spirituality, our spiritual gifts and self-development. Remember, one person can make a difference, but together we can change the world.